We're talking about
Oh
coke.
yeah, we were talking about
Alrighty.
cocaine too. Yeah.
No, tell her I'm not sharing it.
I don't need you to share, dude. I just go outside.
What did I just walk into?
We're talking about drugs.
Oh yes, good. You know
Fuck. I just
exactly
remembered
what I want to
forgot-
do on stream, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
I
Michelle.
forgot to fix my stat sheet. All right, well, whatever.
Hey, don't worry about it. You know, it's not like you have level 3 slots and you just don't have those on there. That will not come into play tonight, obviously.
I'll just keep
Never.
accounts on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, D&D Beyond, your necessity for everything, but fuck D&D and fuck Wizards, because, you know, the OGL and all that shit, so... Yeah.
Wizards
And the-
of the cunt.
And the monthly increase, this monthly subscription increase.
Yeah, as soon as that goes into play, you know I'm probably deleting that, and there's other stuff. I know, Tyler, you sent me something.
That was already
so
out.
I'll probably talk with them about... I'll probably look through that. Nope, not yet. As far as I can tell, they haven't upped the subscription price. But, yeah. Alright, so... Welcome back, my well-worn, roughed up, and generally haggard players. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are playing The Ghost of Saltmarsh. Although currently, right now, I believe we're on another adventure. A more player-centered adventure, you know? Where we are now currently in the depths of what appears to be a fight ring. We have our players as usual: Honest Goliath, Urza, Arjun, and Jenna. Now, for today, obviously, I would like each of you to kind of go over and tell me what happened last time.
I was
I always
robbed.
feel like that's very important. Robbed? Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting choice of words, but
Yes.
You
I
did
mean-
it to yourself.
No, it was a rigged fight, so it's robbed.
Haven't you ever seen the story of David and Goliath? That's just doomed to be how it is.
Yeah, well,
Idiot.
still robbed,
Idiot.
nonetheless.
The only person who robbed you was yourself.
No, a
Yeah.
rigged fight is robbing the people of what could have happened.
so we ended up going down beneath the tavern in the salt marsh, and we came into the arena, right? The fighting arena, essentially the
Mm-hmm.
gladiator arena. We started
Mhm.
watching a fight that
Sorry, the
Jason
what?
lost some money on. It's kind of like a gladiator. It's like a gladiator arena, but it's not a gladiator. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, Jason lost some money, and now we have recently discovered that Onyx's one of his old fighting companions, Aaron, the idiot, somehow magically got caught after he went off on his own, which I shouldn't say magically because you know it makes sense.
Aaron did have some trouble after you guys had left him to his own devices. Aaron is not akin to the outside world as he used to be, and
No,
therefore,
he is not.
Yeah, and therefore, yeah, he might have run into some problems, some trouble, which is unfortunate for him.
Gosh
yeah.
darn Aaron.
Yes, you guys all kind of basically put together and tuned what had happened to you guys as of last session. So, we will begin this session with the murmuring of the crowd, with several fights, you know, that are going to continue going on here. And if you wish to stay here and watch the fights, you may do as you wish. Or if you want to travel around and kind of look at through to some of the other areas, that is also acceptable as well.
I want to take a look at the loser area you're talking about.
Okay. So what will happen there is if you want to get up, you will have to basically travel back from where you came up into that half square room where it starts going towards the caves. Before you can make it through there, though, there is just a kind of a gate that a guard will stop you at as you're going back through there.
Okay.
As soon as the guard sees you pull up, he obviously stops you. Yes. Why do you appear to be back here? Why do you?
I was told we could see the losers eat, or to see them be eaten from the guy that I bought my ticket from.
Ah, yes, the not so the more dramatic stuff. yes. If you wish to pay an extra couple of gold, you may come back here, and they will be fighting all sorts of beasts. And you know whether or not they win, that's another thing. But most of the time they do not. It's some, kind of an entertainment for those of different sorts.
And how much
wish-
gold?
Oh, it's only about 5.
Okay, yeah, that's doable. I'll give you 5 gold for that.
Okay. If you would, then come right this way. Depending upon which fight you would like to see, most of them are held. Basically, if you just go ahead that way, it basically points down the tile path. If you keep on going straight forward and you keep on going through the next room and the next room, basically, kind of at the end, that larger area that's basically all the way through there. If you go through that way, there's basically just a giant pit, and they just basically push down whoever has lost, and then specific beasts down
So
there.
past the tile area and like what
Keep
down the
going.
tunnel?
Yeah, all the basically all the way down through to basically the all caved in area, all the
Got
fully
to
caved area.
probably zoom out to get that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess
because
not
if you
right
see,
then.
uh, yeah, in that room, correct, Tyler.
Okay, hold on. You just look at this screen, see what room it's at. Okay, all the way up there. Okay, I see, I see.
Yep.
It is quite far.
Would all of you guys like to be doing something as well?
I'm going
Um.
to follow Onyx's lead because he's going to be more knowledgeable about all of this kind of stuff than I am.
Okay.
So-
No, not at all.
No, I mean, more so than I am. Urza's never been down here anything like this before. She's never seen or partaken in anything like this.
Onyx
before.
has only been down here to fight,
It's still something.
I guess. Right now, so I would like to first of all, do I still see Alphonse and Eric and Soji? I think his name is.
Yeah, it's Shoji. Yeah. You look up, and they appear to have gone behind a curtain and kind of just gone off in their own area. You don't particularly see who or where they are.
Okay. Do I notice how many? Like, can I see how many guards are with them?
You basically, when you looked up, it appeared that they were basically about one on each side when they left.
So two of them.
Yeah, but those two appear to have stayed basically in that area. So it looks so. I mean, they are currently probably traveling alone.
Well,
I would like to look around the arena that I'm in to see how many guards are just kind of stationed in there.
Okay, so you look around the arena, and you basically see one guard is stationed at each basically entrance slash exit. There's kind of as far as you can tell, one on each side of the entrance and the exit. Basically going through there. There's obviously people. There were guards at the ticket stand, and there were several kind of basically from where you kind of went in through. But it's really just about it. There's not really a whole lot that you saw there.
So it's not like a small army we're dealing with. It's just
Nope.
a good
Guards
a
at
chunk of
every kind of
guards.
pass. Yeah, good chunk of guards you kind of see at each and pass.
Okay. Trying to think,
You're good.
because
Fine.
obviously, as you said, I don't see Alphonse. I don't see Eric. And I don't want to just cause a commotion without at least knowing where my target is. I don't know. Right now, during all this, I'm just kind of checking around everything. If Galini wants to take his turn.
Argent, Urza. I mean, basically, this is kind of a free form. If you guys want to do specific things, then by all means let me know, and then you guys can go. You guys can go off and do your stuff.
I just keep looking over at Onyx, and I just kind of like I'm just checking to see like what he's doing or what he's maybe thinking, like trying to
Not
read
a
his
problem.
face and everything. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna stick with Onyx for now.
Okay. You guys sit. You two sit at the very least. Argent, what do you want to do?
I'm sticking with them for now.
What?
You
You guys kind of.
motherfuckers!
No
You
problem.
can help me out on something.
Dude, like, what do you want us to do? As I said,
Well-
Urza's never been anything like this before.
I'm
She's
fine.
just astounded right
I'm
now by
fine.
everything she's. Exactly, I'm
I'm
fine.
fine.
I'm
Fuck
fine.
you.
Yeah.
You're not the one with trauma here.
Hey,
So
we
you
can't
guys-
be. I'll be. Don't fucking tell us.
I vote that if anything, Urza can look over at the other two and be like, "So I'm thinking therapy after this would be nice."
Thinking fireball.
The drink or the spell?
Yes.
Ah.
A stiff drink for me and a spell to someone else's face.
The
Okay.
drink will fuel the spell.
That's fair. Honestly, I've known Fireball to kind of do both. All right. Then you guys are gonna sit there, and you guys are gonna kind of watch some of the rest of the fights that are being entailed there. While they're doing that, Chenna, what would you like to do?
So since I have entry, is it like,
Mhm.
is there a wall that stops me from like actually looking in there, or am I just in a room full of?
You're in a
fighters?
room. You're in a room basically, and you see a bunch of other people kind of surrounding a pit. As soon as you walk in, you hear them obviously kind of betting, and while there isn't like a ticket person there, you just basically see what would be a regular type of. Do you remember like 18th century basically that kind of gambling where basically there is someone that is kind of like the bet master there, and he'll take all the different wagers. But outside of that, it's kind of free form. And then with that, when you look into the pit, you see, but then you also can smell it. This odor of blood.
Do I see anyone that stands out, like Gladius since he lost his last fight, or maybe Aaron if he's in this area?
No gladiators that you can see.
It's just
There's not-
people fighting.
It's just currently right now the pit is full. Is filled with two beasts basically fighting each other currently.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. While the gladiators do lose from time to time, they're not the ones who are always being put in the pit.
Yeah, it was completely not what I thought this was.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
What is the matter with you? You seriously wanted to go see someone get ripped like
I
apart?
don't know
just
what's
to
with
end
you
them?
and constantly interrupting everything I do. Got a problem
I
there?
mean, you kind of paused in the middle, so I assumed that'd be a good time.
All right, well, let's not worry about it. So, what exactly do you guys want to do? Well, Chenna, what are you doing?
Well, since I don't see what I thought it was actually the area where they just kept the gladiators that lost or whatever, I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna ask, let's see. On the way out, can I ask the guy that I bought my entry?
Mhm.
Where do they keep all the gladiators? I thought this was where they put the losers.
No, this is for. This place is basically for the larger entertainment. So certain slaves that are no longer they're no longer needed, or if we need certain people to provide entertainment, are sent back here. If you wish to meet with the gladiators, unless you get a special decree by Eric and Alphonse, there's no way you are seeing any of the gladiators.
Well, that's a shame. I thought this was gonna be where the losers sat. I was gonna look at Gladius after he lost me my money.
Gladius is still useful to those two, so I do not reckon that he will be back here anytime soon.
Oh, what a shame. Alright.
Hmm.
And then I'm just gonna go back to the group.
Okay, so then you make your way back through. obviously, as you're going back through, you see kind of the caves that you're going that are going through. Guards here and there, just kind of spread out through the caves, and then you make your way back. And by the time you come back, one of the second to last fight is basically kind of finishing up. What would you guys like to do?
Lean over to
So-
Onyx. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
So Aaron's fight is starting up here pretty soon, right?
Yeah, second
Yeah.
to last fight.
Yeah. I kind of lean over to Onyx. I'm just like, what do you want to do? I think Aaron's is next.
I'm thinking.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
you-
since
No,
Since I came
was gonna
back.
con-
no,
I was
no,
gonna
no, no, no. You think it too long, mate? Want to interrupt? We'll interrupt.
Fair
Since
enough.
I got back, do I know a Soji Namagon?
Yes. So you look up and you basically see that all three of them have kind of left their little box that they were in.
Okay, well then that helps out a bit. All right, I'm just gonna patiently wait.
Okay.
Okay, Onyx, what were you thinking?
Thinking if I could do this right, I might be able to assist Aaron if possible from here.
How are you gonna do that?
Well, I've got a list of tricks up my sleeves.
Oh, what? You cut out. I'm sorry.
I've got a list of tricks up my sleeves.
Kind of tricks.
Some of the magic sort.
Well, I could imagine so. I meant
don't know,
specifically. Meant specifically.
Maybe I can just heal him from a distance, so that way he can't really lose per se.
You have to make sure no one sees you.
Not to mention, if this is rigged, I guess it can't be rigged because if he's a
It's-
traitor,
It's either he fights or he dies. That's it. That's all that happens.
but if he doesn't fight, but if he does fight, he could still die. So either way, he's
Yes.
dead.
No, not a guarantee. If I continue to help him through, there's a chance that he may not die. And if I do it stealthily, nobody will ever know.
I think he's fighting Gladius, right? I think that's what it was. Okay, well, good luck to both you and Aaron, I suppose. Just don't get caught.
As Urza fades off into the mist, never to be seen
Oh, don't get caught.
again.
It's like her just walking into a boss zone for Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Just fade off. Don't get caught.
Yep. All right. So basically, you're all just kind of sitting there watching as the fight, as basically that fight ends there. And with that, obviously, you guys see that while those fights were going on, Shoji, Eric, and Alphonse were basically all basically gone, had disappeared somewhere. But it seems that all three of them have come back and taken their seats, and it looks like Eric and Alphonse have basically come up and are addressing the crowd here. Ah, gentlemen, we have a special treat tonight, as I had said before. It appears that we have a traitor in our midst. The whole crowd kind of goes silent, just like hearing that word, the word traitor. And with a traitor, there's only one thing that should be going through his mind: death. Death to him who betrays all that we stand for. Death to those who betray us and Joel. Death to those who would steal and lie. For not our benefit, obviously. As he starts chuckling, the rest of the crowd, you hear this uneasy chuckle, like, like this uneasy laugh. Kind of just, like, those laughs that you. Yeah, exactly.
That
The laughs that.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that you give because like the person who's holding the gun is laughing, that kind of laugh. That's the laugh that they give. And with that tonight, I present to you at one end Gladius, the defeated champion. You see, basically the through the gate, you see Gladius come through, a bandage kind of wrapped around certain parts of him, but overall he looks fairly, intact. It looks like he's ready for a fight. And on the other side, we have the traitor, Aaron. And with that, you basically see two guards dragging Aaron, who looks bloodied and who looks very bruised, down the stairs leading to the basically the arena, and then throw him in. I just need to make a roll here real quick.
Does he still have the mustache on?
Ooh, okay. No, he does not have the mustache on. That you can see.
All right, see, now we got to get the mustache back.
Mm-hmm.
New quest.
New quest.
True. The quest for the mustache. That's true. So
The quest for the mustache.
Screw Aaron, I want the mustache.
So when they basically pick him up and then throw him over, he tries to land on his feet, but then tumbles forward and then basically lands face first onto the ground.
Yeah, sounds like Aaron.
Mm-hmm. I may have not rolled really well for that.
So, I would like to ask a question.
Mhm.
First and foremost, were Alphonse and Erikar, are they in like an elevated window, kind of like an elevated box?
Yes, they're in an elevated box.
How high is said box?
From the ground, I would say, you see that, doing that. So okay, so there's obviously the arena that's kind of pitted down. There's your
Yeah.
seats that are like, basically like if you would think of a stadium seat, it's, every time you go up, it's elevated. And then where they're sitting in a box that's basically kind of ingrained into the, like, where the seats are. But if you basically kind of check, it's about 10 seats up, because the seats for here don't go too far up. It's not really like a big giant area. It's still kind of a big area. You get what I'm saying though?
Okay, so then it's nothing that if they were to lose their footing, they would take too much damage from falling out type deal.
No. The box. Think about it this way. You know how at baseball stadiums there's like boxes, and then technically speaking below them is just like a bunch of more seats. It's not like those boxes. It's more like it's like more of like a basketball or a hockey stadium boxes, where
Yeah,
they're
where
actually like you could be sitting like right next to the box, or because the box is like right with the other seats. But with
Yeah.
them, they had like a curtain, and there's a pathway back for them. So there's a whole nother place that they can go to. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Alright.
And then how far away is the box from where we are?
Basically the opposite side of you. So if you're looking where you guys basically are, you came in through that entrance. If you look at the opposite side and then down a little bit, so about 7 or 8 o'clock, basically they're there. They're at that point.
Okay, so that's like
So
2,
they're
4,
like-
6, 8, 10, 12.
So if we're like looking straight forward, they would be like toward our, let's say like 10 or 10-ish o'clock.
Yeah, they'd be a bit. But they basically, if you're looking straight forward, they'd be left a little bit. Yeah, they'd be your 10 o'clock. If you're looking at the map in general, think about it as the clock. They're about 8ish, maybe
Yeah.
not to 9, but that 8ish area.
Like 7, 8-ish kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and that's about 60 feet away, if I did the math correctly, because I'm assuming each tile is about 5 feet, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, that means they're about 60 feet away. If we're not going to count height, So even if we do count height, that puts it at what, 70? If that.
The height would be it depends. Do you mean from the arena floor or from where you are comparatively
From
to them?
where we are in
There's-
in relation to their height away from us, so that way I can try and make sure my distances are correct.
Okay, so they're basically
Unless you don't feel the need to really go that specific, I'm just trying to make sure all my bases are covered if I decide to do something.
no
because
problem.
you're gonna have to crawl down and then across and then up.
On
oh
average,
no, I ain't doing shit.
yeah, I'm just gonna give you an estimate. Basically, if you think about it, they're 60 feet across, and let's just say they're about I want to say about 10 seats up, average about 2, so about 20. They're about 20 feet up from you.
Okay. So either way, I got stuff that can work with that. I got stuff that's at the 90 and 120 foot range, so I'm not worried.
There you go.
Cool. Cool.
So Aaron, just a general breakdown of the situation. Aaron's badly hurt. He's against Gladius, who is lightly hurt, if that.
Maybe if anything, just a couple paper cuts.
The box pretty much effectively sits on the ground, so I can't do anything there. I'll maybe like twist an ankle, but that's fucking no. And then do I happen to see the cloaked figure again with Alphonse and Eric?
Yeah, he's with them again, basically sitting next to them. They're all basically kind of talking between each other.
Okay, so all three of them are there then.
Yeah.
Same with the two guards that were there previously.
Mhm.
Huh. Well, I'm thinking then I would like to move towards the front row of the arena to get within 60 feet of that booth.
Okay.
And
I'll
where
follow.
would that be?
I'm just gonna move it
He's
just
just
a little
moving.
bit forward.
I was gonna say he's just moving down, so he's not really moving forward, just more downward.
Yeah.
per
So
se.
so basically, what's happening here is you guys were in seats that were basically kind of not next to like the arena pit, but now you guys, as you're moving down, you are basically getting closer to the arena, like basically the arena wall. So then, yeah, you can look basic. You can obviously, if you want, do you want to get all the way to the front seats then?
I just want to be within 60 feet of the booth.
Okay.
I'll
So
follow.
I don't know if that's like right next to the front of the seats or where that's at, but
We'll say basically, you don't have to be in the front row seats, but you can be at you'll probably be in like the second row seats.
okay.
Say like around here then. Does it say that?
Yeah, I just follow Onyx down to the second row then.
Is command a noticeable spell?
To basically kind of regular people, no, but to a caster maybe. The lingering essence of magic is always kind of about the boot.
I would like to try and stealthily cast command.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Alright. That is a 10.
Okay.
And I would like to cast that at a second level spell on the two guards with Alphonse, Eric, and Shoji.
Okay. And then what would you like to command them?
Betray.
Okay. Let me just make sure I have one thing straight about command.
It's a wisdom saving 14, so they've got a hit of 15 or higher, I think. Or was it a 14? I don't remember exactly how we did that.
Defender wins. So even if he rolls a 14, I think you still get it.
Okay.
Oh, you're attacking. So if he rolled.
Oh, I guess yeah, he would get it because defender. Yeah. You're right.
Okay. Got it. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So here, the situation is as follows. You see basically Aaron getting up. His hands basically just kind of, you see bruised and battered. Same with his chest and his face. His feet are obviously chained together, so he's just getting back up. A knife was basically thrown down at him, and that's all he has. Uh, as soon as Aaron gets up and Gladius is about to charge, you hear basically loud voices coming from Eric, Alphonse, and Shoji's box. And then you guys look up to see obviously the guards trying to attack all three of them. As everybody is very confused, obviously Shoji kind of tries to take this chance, and you see him swiftly dispatch one of the guards.
Oh,
Dang.
If you guys want to hear, I'd please roll perception real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'm starting to think either A, these guys are a lot stronger than we expected,
18.
or B, those guards are really weak.
18,
I
okay.
only
16.
rolled a
16.
5.
18, 16, 5. Okay.
Arjun?
16.
Okay.
Two
With-
16s.
Yeah, the two 16s and the 18. You guys over here basically Shoji saying, "What is the meaning of this?" And basically you see Shoji and you see Eric and Alphonse basically trying to dispatch the other one. We have no idea what's going on, but we will get to the bottom of this. As you see Alphonse quickly take up his sword and basically slice through the neck of the other guard, and he is taken out swiftly. With that, Eric kind of turns around and he kind of looks out at the crowd. I need you all to real quick just roll a deception check for me.
Oh,
19.
15.
8.
14.
Okay.
At least it's the one who did it that scored the highest.
Most of you have succeeded in the check. However, obviously, one of you has kind of fallen a little short. As soon as Eric turns around and looks, you can see an anger kind of growing, and he basically yells out and slams basically the box. "Gladius, kill this traitor!" So Gladius then basically, after looking and hearing what had been going on, looks forward at Aaron, and you see him start charging.
Use a minor illusion behind Gladius to make him miss his attack. Or to make him, kind of look away. Like, make it a loud sound right behind him.
Okay. Let me see real quick if he is.
Loud screeching noise in his ear.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty horrifying for Gladius. All of a sudden, just a loud screech in his ear.
Yeah, no, I rolled. I rolled, and as soon as he was about to swipe, he was running up, and then he basically was about to swipe down. The screech in his ear basically threw him off, and then he basically swiped right past Aaron's head, and then right past his shoulder. And with that, Eric and Alphonse kind of look out among the crowd now. I'd like you all to roll another deception check.
I'm not gonna use the program this time. I'm
Oh,
still taking that
14.
risk. I roll a
9.
17 plus
20.
5, 22.
Okay. Onyx?
14.
Got it. Okay. With all of you, basically, again, Eric and Alphonse are looking out, and with basically with that, they're scanning the room. So basically, I'm just gonna let you know right now, if you do anything else to interfere, you're most likely going to get caught. I will roll again. Obviously, the chances might not be high that this time. But if you guys do anything again, they are basically looking intently now.
So more or
So-
less, every single time we interfere, they become more and more focused,
Yeah.
meaning that check becomes higher and higher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it just takes one slip up for us to get fucked over.
That just kind of makes me want to do it more.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I suppose.
No, with that then, going forward, I will say anybody who wants to interfere going forward, it will be the individual that basically interferes that will have to roll.
Oh, this is even better.
So that's it.
Okay.
So now, after basically the loudest screech, Gladius was kind of thrown off. Aaron takes the chance to try to waddle his way away. He's going to not get too far, as the chains are basically the chain does not give him very much leeway to basically run too far. Or not, sorry, not run too far, run too fast, I should say. Sorry about that. As he is running though, Gladius takes a moment and he, after basically shaping himself up, starts following after, and he tries to go for a slash.
Hey. I would like
Yeah.
to do something.
Okay.
I would like to try and stealth cast Chill Touch, but I'm going to use the ring you gave me to change one of the letters.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what are you doing?
So first of all, I'd like to stealth cast it. So do you want me to roll sleight of hand for that?
I'd like you to roll sleight of hand.
That is an 18.
Okay.
And want me to roll to hit 2 before we do anything further?
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Okay. It hits.
And I would like to change the last L in Chill Touch to a Y, making it Chilly Touch.
Chilly touch.
Chilly Touch.
Chilly touch. Well, so that's the thing, is that chill
Technically,
touch.
it's misspelled. Technically, it is misspelled.
I was about to say, I don't think that's a word, bro.
Well,
It-
you said I
it-
can't add letters, so I'm trying to do it
Yeah.
the best I can.
Look, it isn't.
Fuck
It-
it. You know what? Instead of a Y, it's an I. Now I'm just gonna make his hands chilly.
Okay, chilly touch. Okay, got it. So you hit the spell. You hit the spell. So what's gonna happen is this: the entire arena, including
Yes.
Eric, Alphonse, Shoji, all of them are gonna see this conglomeration of tomato sauce, meat, ground beef, spices, beans, onions, depending upon obviously where you grow up, either peppers in or out, just dependent upon this conglomerate out of thin air, forming a hand, and it's going to basically then slap.
On.
It's going to
No.
slap Gladius on the back of the head. And Onyx, I would like you to roll chill touch damage. I
You
think it's a
know-
1d6.
You know what I just think
It's a
of?
2d8, and it's
2d8.
12 damage.
All right, Gladius takes 2d8 spicy damage.
You know what I think?
Burn.
It just reminds me of Big Sweet Hand. Fucking the arcane hand, bro. The shit.
Yep.
Now, my main thing is I want to know if this is fucking with anyone at this point. Like, is Gladius like, what just hit me?
Gladius
And
is
is
pretty
Alphonse
confused.
and Eric just like, what was that?
Beans.
Beans, what the fuck?
A lot of
what it'll
people are kind of
Beans, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
Gladius.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are very confused. You hear some people actually shouting out there, "This is another rigged match!" And then you see one person start to try to chant "rigged match," but as soon as he does, you see some guards come down and basically close his mouth and then like pull him away. As this is kind of going through though, after taking 12 fire damage, Gladius basically kind of just he doesn't shrug it off, but he gets back up, and then he starts pursuing Aaron again. Which Aaron, let me see if he can roll better for running away. Damn, he's just trying to sprint away from Gladius. He is getting that long stride now. He figured out that as long as he's able to, go maximum distance with the chains, he can just kind of sprint away. So he's actually sprinting away from Gladius, who is somewhat falling short of catching him. He's kind of running a little bit out of breath, but he's just basically waiting for Aaron to kind of run out of breath as well. So this is basically a fight of endurance here, as he's trying to catch up to Aaron again.
All right, and then do you want me to roll deception again, just because I did
Nope.
interfere?
No, the sleight of hand works. It's fine.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So now, eventually, Aaron does get tired, and you do see him slowing down. Gladius, after kind of waiting for his time, basically takes his sword and kind of sheathes it, pulls out a spear, and is about to throw. Do you want to do anything?
I would like
I would
to.
like-
Oh, what do you
Okay,
want to do?
I'll let Jason go.
I was about to say I would like to just cast darkness on the spear so he can't throw it.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. Well, wait. Isn't darkness only allowed for things that is it see or touch?
I can see
I forgot. You can see. Okay.
because I can put
Yes,
it
I
on
would-
someone else as long as they're not wearing it. So a weapon or a book or backpack, I could put it
Yep.
on. So
So
since he
I
pulled
would-
out a spear, I like to pull darkness on it.
Not a problem.
And
I
sleight
would
of hand,
like you
obviously.
to roll sleight of hand. Yeah.
19.
Okay.
That'll be 2
Uh,
key points.
So secretly casting, before he throws, you see basically the shroud of darkness covering Gladius, and the crowd is now erupting. Even more people are like, "Is this a rigged game? Rigged game? Rigged game?" And you basically see the the sphere moving. Like it's trying to Gladius is trying to figure out what's going on. He can't see anything. He's just moving with the sphere. So you see this radius of
It's
darkness.
just a cloud running
consistently
around.
moving,
Except for me,
moving
I
through.
see it all.
Yep. He's moving. He's going through. Let me see. Let me see if I can. How bad this is. All right. Yeah. As far as you can tell, the sound they made, I think in the 60s or 70s, so basically all you see is Gladius trying to find his way, but somehow he started following Aaron. Aaron sees the darkness and he's trying to run away from the darkness. He's actually
Darkness act.
Yep. So he's basically trying to run away from the dark. Aaron's trying to run away from the darkness, while Gladius is trying to figure out what's going on. But he's somehow chasing Aaron, and with that, Gladius basically is just like, what the fuck? And so he just tries to throw the spear. He throws it, and let's see how bad this is. Damn. Okay.
Disadvantage on
if it's a
attack,
nat
too, by
one,
the
I
way.
wanted to hit one of the main 3 guys.
Well, it's also a disadvantage, so whatever roll you just did, get a roll again.
Oh, I rolled 2. Trust me.
Okay, okay.
And yeah, one of them was not great. So basically, he throws it. It ends up going high, and it just thwinks some random person in the crowd. But obviously, the darkness is there, so you guys can't see it. But you hear somebody go, "Oh!" And basically, that area
Is it near us, or how far away is it?
Nope, it was more. It wasn't opposite of you guys, but it was a distance off from you guys. So I don't want to give exact coordinates, but basically it wasn't near you guys. But this whole area then is now surrounded by darkness, and people are like, what the fuck? Gladius can now see Aaron, and Aaron now sees that Gladius is right. Gladius sees Aaron's right in front of him, and now the chase again continues. Let me see how this goes. Okay. Aaron is trying to run, but Gladius basically is now kind of full sprinting. You see that he's very angry at this, and obviously Eric and Alphonse are just as angry, hearing this crowd uproar in the idea that this is another possible rigged match. Gladius does catch up to him. Would you guys like to interfere again?
I would like to.
I would like to use vicious mockery.
I wanted to try something. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
No, you can go. You can go. I'll give you the
Well,
chance.
let me dispel my darkness first. I would like to dispel my darkness.
As
So-
you dispel the darkness, you see one person has been speared through. Just basically, it
Oh.
looks like just a regular. Looks like a pirate actually. You know, you
Wait, that
basically.
means everyone else has seen this too now.
Yep. And you see this like the crowd erupting like, oh my gosh, this guy's fucking dead. Does anyone
This guy's fucking dead.
did anyone have a bet on this guy dying? Like everyone's like looking around like, fuck no, damn it, no.
We should have thought about this.
Yeah. And and that's going on. So now right before obviously Gladius is going to strike down, or so what would you like to do?
So wait, before I actually do anything, how far away is Gladius from us?
After kind of roaming around in the center of the circle, he's if you're looking down, he's to the right. I'd say about I want to say about like let's say like 30 feet.
He's just barely close enough. So I've never tried any spells yet, but I'm wanting to try one of my spells that I got.
Uh-oh.
Is
You
it
got a
possible?
spell?
Yeah.
That's a barbarian?
I got 2 first level and 2 second level.
That's a barbarian.
Wait.
It's the
That's
it's the fairy spells,
This
isn't
is a
it?
fairy. It's well, cause I got my
Okay.
my
Totem
I
warrior?
think for totem I got 2 I got first level and a second level from totem warrior, and then I got a first level and second level from just my fairy race, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. You know, I unfortunately I don't know too much about Totem War or anything. I'll check afterwards, but for now, go
It's
for
okay,
it. Go
'cause
ahead.
I think the
Go
spell
ahead.
that I want to try to use is part for my fairy race. So
Okay, go for it.
is it possible that I can try to reduce the size of Gladius?
What's a
To
spell called?
shrink him to half his
It's
size.
a large reduce. It's
Oh,
It's
yeah,
reduce,
yeah.
and I want to reduce the size of Gladius.
As long
by
as it's not a touch
half.
spell. As long as it's
No,
not a touch
it is.
spell.
I don't think so. It doesn't say it is. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Says
it,
components.
Let's see,
What
because
is
I actually have that same spell. I just don't have it actually equipped.
components
There.
VSM? Whatever.
yeah. No. If you look at it outside of that, it should basically say range, and as long as it doesn't say
30 feet.
range, yeah,
It
30
just says
feet.
30
Yeah.
feet. That's why I
Alright,
asked
30
how
feet
close he
up to
was.
1 minute.
Okay.
Yep. As long as I constant. That's why I asked how close he was. It's like, because if he's past 30 feet, I can't
Hey,
do it. But
he's within 30 feet. I would like you to real quickly roll me a sleight of hand.
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Let me see if
18 plus 2.
So
Notice-
I would
Nope. Okay.
I would also like to point out, so for reduce specifically, the target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. This reduction decreases its size by 1 category from medium to small, for example, until the spell ends. The target also has disadvantage on strength checks, strength saving throws. The target's weapons also shrink to match its new size. While these weapons are reduced, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay. So
It can't
I
be reduced to below 1, though. So.
got it. So I just rolled. He did not make his Constitution saving throw. So as you are basically going around and you see this larger behemoth kind of this Goliath, basically going around and he's about to strike down Aaron. You see him start to shrink. You see his clothes start to shrink. You see the shield he has, the sword he has, start to shrink as well. Aaron is looking on, and everybody is looking on, and as Gladius is looking at his hands as they're shrinking. He's like, "What the heck?" And and then you see Eric and Alphonse go, "What the heck?" And then you see Shoji go, "What the heck?" And
What
then
the
you hear
heck?
you hear all the crowd going around saying, "What the heck?"
heck?
And with that, Gladius is reduced from large to medium size, and so is the rest of his stuff. He's
So at least
then
he's
he-
now equal to Aaron. He's
He
not.
should be the same size as Aaron.
he's the same size as Aaron, but he's a little bit more equipped than Aaron. So with that, he's still going to be kind of distracted, which gives Aaron a momentary lapse. Try to run off. I'm going to see if he actually pulls off a good run. If he does, he's good. Nope. So what you see is Aaron turns around and is about to try to run away, and then he trips. With the trip and him falling down, Gladius snaps out of this, like looking at himself. He looks at Aaron, and then you kind of see him going up to him like he's going to try to finish it. He takes his sword and he's about to strike when anybody want to interfere here or
would like-
Yeah. I would like to, unless Tyler, you want to do something here?
Here, one
See, I
sec,
can't do
actually.
much to him other than
Oh,
that,
that's a
and I have to
self-
concentrate, so I can't do much else right now if I wanted to stick.
you're good.
So you don't want to do anything, or should I?
No, I'm thinking, but so the problem is, depending on how this gets played off, can change everything or change nothing, and none of it's at my discretion.
So
So I'm gonna have you take your turn here because I think you'll have something better equipped.
I would like to ask, how dark is the stands?
Not really. I
Is
mean,
it like
there's,
like this kind of like normal lighting, where it's kind of
it's
like
normal
just
lighting. It's not
barely
dim lit. It's
not dim
normal
lit?
lighting is not dim lit. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't just exactly hide in the shadows of the crowds. Okay, then I would just like to go ahead and cast another minor illusion.
Okay.
But it's gonna be like a whisper in his right ear saying, "Behind you."
Okay. If you can, roll sleight of hand for me.
Yep.
Man, we thought Onyx had trauma. This guy's gonna
12.
have so much more.
He's gonna really need
But-
therapy.
Well, it's a
Let me
12
see.
on this sleight of hand, so
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a hand. Oh, that's fine.
Got it. Okay. With that, behind you, Gladius turns around, right as he's swinging, and then tries to swing at someone behind, what he thought was somebody behind him. As soon as he's basically turns around, Aaron gets up and then is obviously trying to run away. Gladius is just so confused. You hear the crowd uproar, to basically just this uproaring chant of "rig game, rig game," and with that, Eric basically slams his hand, basically creating a loud wave going through the arena, and basically says, "That is enough. I have had enough of this." And basically, he then stares at basically where you guys are, and he says, "Guards, arrest them." With that, I'll give you a chance to obviously go, but I just want to basically just kind of put out basically just describe the situation. So basically, what Eric has done now is he's pointed at you guys. He said, "Arrest them." Any guards that are basically around the arena are going to start headed towards you, and then obviously any guards that are basically outside of here are also probably going to start heading towards you as well. So what would you guys like to do?
I thought we had to roll the deception or whatever.
Jenna did. He rolled sleight of hand and he rolled lower than what I rolled for
Yeah,
Eric
So
and
more or less,
Alpha.
if you don't roll your sleight of hand, then the deception.
Oh.
gotta do.
he's challenging my sleight of hand, and I rolled lower than what he rolled.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is if you don't roll your sleight of hand, then you've got to do the deception, which then he challenges that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The first one I was just kind of seeing as a group, but then as it was going on, it was going to be a lot harder. So I basically changed it to So yeah.
So
Gotcha.
effectively, the gig is up.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Jig is it?
The jig is up and
So
gone.
does mean my concentration's broken and
No.
No, you-
Not necessarily.
Concentration
Hold it.
only breaks if you decide to use another spell or if you get hit.
Yep.
oh.
So
Gotcha.
since neither of those have happened,
See,
that
I wasn't
means-
100% familiar because I rarely use spells, as you can tell. So
You're good. No worries. Spells are always a tricky thing sometimes. So
but this just
So now-
means I don't need to pull punches anymore.
So let's see. Hold on. I would like to, with the guards coming this way, I would like to use my minor illusion to make a loudspeaker, basically, just reflecting what I'm about to say, so the audience and all can hear.
okay.
And I'm assuming you don't have to roll against that, since I'm just a loudspeaker. I'm not.
Well, minor illusion
Trying to
is basically a
see.
free cat. Minor Illusion is a free cast, so yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, look at this! He's silencing the people because the game is rigged, and we're calling him out for it, just like last fight with Roger. Who would think Gladius would lose to him? And now look at Gladius now. It's clearly a rigged game." Just to kind of
okay.
persuade the audience a bit, cause a little bit of ruckus.
Roll persuasion or performance.
Can I choose to assist him in any of this to give him an
Performance
advantage?
is 2, persuasion is 2, so either way it's 2. So do I get advantage with him helping or what?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good thing because I rolled a 10 on the first one, and I rolled a 17 on the second one.
Okay. With that, you do hear the crowd erupting. Basically, again, rigged game. And with some guards coming through the entrance, you see people are now fighting. The arena is now erupting in a large. You know how you guys started the brawl in the tavern? Yeah. This is just a larger scale. So
Can
people
I just
are fighting.
punch Arjun in the face again? Just because why not?
Roll to hit. Yeah, I mean, if you want to. But if you're gonna
She's
do it,
she's truly getting in character for the brawl.
you do
Well,
it at
just
least
because of
enough.
the tavern, yeah, I hit him
Oh,
the first time.
hold
That's what
on, wait.
started it. I'm just recreating.
The question is,
magic.
you moved up with Tyler, you moved up with Onyx. Arjun's still back here with me. You gonna come all the way back here to
never
smack
mind.
him?
Yeah.
I thought.
No, never mind. I thought you all.
I
came
don't
up.
need to move
Okay, never
down.
mind.
I can reach the entire arena from where I'm at.
Okay, never mind then. Never
Yeah, I
mind.
didn't
If you're-
move
if you're
either.
not-
Warlocks are always kind of like turrets, you know. You just stick them in one place and they kind of go.
Stick him in the corner, make
Well,
sure nothing
shit.
gets to him, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
For the sake that I say my spells actually did work, I'm gonna move my character did forward because I didn't realize I had 30 feet on my illusion.
No problem. So basically, what's going on is tavern brawl, but at a massive size. People are fighting guards. People are fighting people. Guards are fighting people. And then Gladius and Aaron are actually kind of just in the arena, and they're not really sure what to do at this point. Like, Aaron's just kind of like just sitting down, just like looking at all bruised and battered as he is. Gladius is just kind of like waiting to see like if like Eric and Alphonse getting the signal from Eric and Alphonse. Eric and Alphonse and Shoji are all seeing this erupt. Shoji is obviously taking off his cloak part, so he was just kind of sitting down there at that point. So you can clearly recognize Chenna that it is Shoji, and that whole crowds are erupting everywhere. What would you guys like to do in this madness?
I would like to continue with my minor illusion and be like, "Are we gonna sit here and let him just rob us again?"
Oh, he's using crowd mentality tactics. Oof.
And
That's
that's
smart.
persuasion or performance again, I guess, right?
Yes. But I will say, so you can create a sound or an image of an object within its range. So I'm gonna say, you can't do this again. After this, you're gonna be limited to like one sentence per, because it's technically supposed to only be a sound, but I will let you do like.
I thought I could use.
Oh wait, no, wait, look. If you create a sound, it's
or
range
image.
from a whisper to, it can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice.
Yeah, you could use my voice,
Oh.
someone else's voice, a lion's roar. I could use anything.
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was reading the first sentence. I was like, wait a second. So yeah, that was my bad. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, continue. Roll persuasion or performance.
Well, I rolled a 10,
Okay.
but I'm assuming with the crowd already in a ruckus, they would probably just kind of go. But
Yeah,
we'll
they're
see.
still. I mean, they're still going. Obviously, you didn't rile them up anymore. They're already pretty riled up. So yeah, you see them fighting guards. You see them fighting back, and then basically you see Eric and Alphonse and kind of and like Shoji just like looking up. You see though, you see. Okay, let me see if I can pull it. Let me start pulling this up here real quick. Yeah, how many does he have? Okay, got it. Okay, with all this happening, you see Eric in one of his hands just start conglomerating what you can kind of tell as magic, and then you see fire erupting around his fingers, and he throws the fire at a group of just basically people fighting, like basically fighting each other, and fire erupts all around them, burning most of them to a crisp. Explosion of fire. In about a 20-foot radius, a sphere types of sorts.
He's a fucking wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
So
Fair.
okay, at this point, chaos is completely broken out. You said, was it Alphonse or Eric in the full armor, or were both of them in full armor?
They were not like in. So I did say they were basically kind of. I think I said last time they were decked out. I am gonna retcon that a little bit. They're you see you see Eric, the one who threw the fireball, is actually he's in full plate. Alphonse though, he's got a sword and shield, but he's only got chainmail.
Okay, but either way, both are metal based.
Yes.
This could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am going to cast Chromatic Orb at Eric.
Okay.
Stealthily, though. I don't want him to fully be able to realize where it came from. If
Okay.
that's even a thing. I mean, with the chaos going out, I would assume that's a thing.
Roll sleight of hand first.
19.
So, question: would I be able to? Well, he got that, but would I be able to assist by just making a minor illusion as well?
Not at this point because while I'm not doing turn order, I'm kind of doing you all doing this at one point in time.
Yeah,
So
okay.
when you did your minor illusion, I'm just assuming that I'm just kind of
This is
making
me
it
doing mine while you're doing your minor
Yeah,
illusion.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So you're casting chromatic orb. Roll to hit.
Yes. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20 does hit. Roll your damage.
It's going to be an acid damage.
Okay.
That is 20 acid damage.
Got it. Okay. Let's see. Let me just write this down real quick.
Dang. That's a lot of that's a lot of damage.
5, a 7, and an 8.
Okay. Got it. Okay. With that, you see basically Eric just blast out a roar of pain. Ah! God damn it! Alphonse! We he basically just saying, this is it. We're clearing house. With that, I would like you all to actually roll initiative now, because this is erupting into the fight.
16.
7.
9.
Oh
12.
my god.
I was doing so well.
Okay, and then they're gonna roll real quick. Okay. Got it. Okay. So with that now,
Can I enter into rage right away?
when
Or do
it's
I
your
gotta wait
turn.
my turn?
You gotta wait your turn. So
Fine.
with that, you're gonna see Alphonse is basically gonna go. He's gonna take out his battle axe, and then he's gonna stand basically in kind of in front of Eric, and he's gonna actually. It looks like he's basically gonna hold there. Argent, you're up.
Oh, he wants to stay right there? Alright. That makes this
Oh,
a hell of a
no.
lot easier to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Hunger Vidar right on him.
Okay. The Hand of Hadar.
Hunger Vidar.
Hunger of Hadar. Okay.
So, for those who aren't aware, Hunger Vidar creates a 20-foot radius of blackness and bitter cold around him. And it's got like a bunch of tentacles in it too.
Oh.
I'm the old Eldritch Horror, so it makes sense. For him, now no light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and anything within it is blinded. So they're just gonna be fucking flailing around there for a little bit.
What
I'm
am
gonna
I
be-
doing?
I'm gonna be able to see it all too. I'm gonna be.
You'll be-
I'm in horror right now.
You can see because you're not in it, but
Oh no,
Okay.
no, it's because
Okay, so
like
can we hit them while they're in it then? Is it like Jason's
Yeah,
magical darkness, or is it
I
is it
want to
something
say
else?
it should still be the same way. It's just you can't go in there, otherwise you're gonna be blind as fuck.
So basically, what happens is it's think about it this way: it's basically creating difficult terrain, but it's also an area in which when they're stuck in it, if they stay in there, they'll take damage. So if you end its turn in the area, you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or if you start your turn in that area, you basically just take damage as is. So
Oh, so it's not recommended that I just go in there then.
no.
No, but you
Uh,
can stay like around the edge of it, wait for one to come out and just take out their ankles, basically.
Yeah.
like a little chihuahua.
Yeah. As for the damage itself, basically any creature that stays in the area that starts their turn in the area will take 2d6 cold damage, and then any creature that ends their turn in the area has to either make the dex saving throw, which for me is 17, or they take
Holy shit!
2d6 acid damage.
Okay. Got it. So with that, then you're let's see. Is there anything else you wanted to do, or is that it?
That's it for now.
That's a pretty good turn right there, I'll say. With that, let's see. It will be Eric's turn. If you would, because he's starting his turn in there, he automatically takes 2d6. Argent, would you roll your 2d6 damage on him?
That's 4.
Okay. Got it. Let's see. That. Okay. With that, you're gonna see Eric. He's going to you don't see what's going on, but he's you see that Alphonse is actually for some like he's growing in strength. You see, kind of you're not sure what's going on, but it looks like an aura is basically surrounded him. And then also you for a moment you see kind of Eric behind him, but you lose him in an instance, and he is now standing 30 feet over in one of the basically one of the side seats.
30 feet over from us in a side seat?
Yeah.
Would that be on our right or on our left?
Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I have these both. To the left.
Okay, so
Down.
yeah, because earlier they were almost across from us. Now they're effectively just 2 are across from us, and then Eric is then on our left hand side.
So about how mine is kind of looking?
Let me see.
5, 10, 15, 20. About,
No, he went.
where's it be the
down.
bottom side? Yeah.
Left. Yeah. So down.
So 5, 10,
And-
15, 20, 25, 30. So just straight down then.
I just kind of
Yep.
more put him in the corner. Wrong corner, but okay. But the
You mean-
corner of the circle.
Yeah. With
Here.
that, now the we have Urzo. Urzo, what are you doing?
Okay, so you said Eric is the one that's out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not in that thing that Argent put up.
Right. He's escaped that.
Okay. So I'm assuming he's within is he within 40 feet?
He is. Let me see. Well, actually, let me check. For you, 10, 20.
Because I can fly across. I don't have to worry about down and over or like around. I can just go straight across, realistically. Like,
I think you're 35 feet away, so yeah, you can do it.
Okay, was he the one that took the acid damage too, or was
Yes.
that
Yes,
Alphonse? Okay,
yes,
cool,
yep.
cool. Yeah, I suppose I'll just go after Eric, I suppose. And just start, I'll go to rage.
Obvious. Okay. Cool.
Feeling a little angry.
Rage in the cage, and then
Rage in the
I'll rage in the cage, and then I'll just kind of start swinging with my axe, man.
Awesome. Okay, you enter rage and you go up to Eric. Eric sees obviously you flying at him and you strike. Roll to hit.
Roll to a hit, man. Another dirty 20, 13 plus 7.
Hit. Roll damage.
Roll the damage. Da 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 da. 2 plus 4, so 6. Plus another 2, so 8 damage.
Got it. Okay. Oof. Eric is looking pretty hurt. Oh, almost bloodied. Oh, Jay, almost bloodied. With that, did you want to do anything else? Or,
Nah, I'm chill for now. Does that mean now
Sound-
that I attacked Eric, then my spell is done?
yeah.
Okay.
So, so Gladius is again regular size. Like you see him like growing. Like, whoa.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah, would he get sudden growing pains?
He would have. He would
I'm
have
pretty
something
sure the
going
man
on.
would just be straight confused on what the fuck's going on at this point. You get
So would
hit
he
with
take
beans.
damage from the growing pain?
You get hit with
Just kidding.
beans. A dark cloud showed up out of nowhere. He shrunk, regrew. People are speaking in his ear and screaming. I'm pretty sure this man's just confused as all hell right now.
He needs some therapy, dude.
He needs something. All right. So with that, it is then going to be. Ooh, looks like Onyx's turn.
I'm trying to figure out a way to fuck everything up.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, no shit. Since I can't see the other two, I'm going to try to. Well, actually, does it matter if I stealth cast at this point?
No.
Okay, so then I won't worry about that. I'm going to throw Firebolt at Eric.
Okay. Fireball at Eric.
17.
17 to hit.
17 to
No,
hit.
well, I don't think you have to roll to hit, right? It's
Oh, I do.
Is it?
Well, I do. Same with Chill Touch for both those. I have to roll to hit. I'm not entirely sure if it's to hit once it's at 120 feet, or if it's to hit in general. I guess it's up to you.
I'm trying to
But
see.
if you want me to roll to hit for every time I cast that spell, I can do that.
No,
Otherwise, if
it's
you only want it when I start to get into higher ranges, that's fine too.
a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar into an explosion of flame. Each creature takes damage upon that, so I don't think so. Are you talking about because the two different ranges of it?
I mean, all I know is that I've got a hit DC for it. Same with Chill Touch. I've been using the roll to hit ever since I got it, so if you want to change that now, I'll be glad to take the free damage for it.
No, because Fireball is a free cast. It's not a free cast, but it's basically
Well, it's a
the-
cantrip,
the
so it is a free cast.
for Fireball or Firebolt.
Firebolt, it's a cantrip.
Okay, sorry, no, yeah, no, it's Firebolt. Yeah, you said Fireball. I heard Fireball. I was like,
No, I
wait a
said
second.
Firebolt.
Okay. Yeah, no. So what did you roll to hit?
17.
Miss.
What?
A firebolt goes streaking past him.
Dang.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
It doesn't
would you like to
say it
hit?
requires a hit.
Dang.
Let me see.
Just looking at of 5e tools, it
Fi-
doesn't say.
You hurl Molt to fire at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. So Firebolt.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
With that, then we are going to go ahead. If you have nothing else, it is going to be Chenna's turn.
Oh, shoot! I just realized we get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh well, I only took 1. Damn, that's okay. I'll remember next time.
Alright, with them two, with Soshi and Alphonse, they're in the cloud. They can't see out of it, right?
Don't.
'Cause that's what it is. You can't see out of there, right? Is that what it is, Cleany?
Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah.
I don't believe it says they are blinded.
Pretty sure you
It-
just said they
it-
did.
Oh,
it
And
says
creatures
they're
fully
blind.
within the area are blinded. Okay, yeah, so they are blinded. Sorry, my bad.
Then I'm gonna decloak myself from the hat of disguise, since I don't have to worry about being seen by them right now.
Okay.
And let's see. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump up to 40. What distance? What is this? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish feet. That right?
Okay. Let's see. It's
To Eric.
let's see. It's here, there, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It'd be about 40, 45 feet.
And that's just my walking speed. But my boots, I'm gonna jump up to 45 feet right next to Eric.
Okay.
To like
Um.
above him. Above? What is it? To the left of him? Since he's looking at Urza, and Urza's facing forward. Towards the center of the ring, right?
So you're
I'm,
going.
I'm at I'm at Eric right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
That's
at
I'm trying
Eric,
to
yeah.
get the exact
Oh,
spots.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can land. From where you are, you'd land to the right of her, I think.
Right. So it'll be a buffer on this map.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just smack him with 3 section.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's a 15.
Nope.
Alright, for my second attack, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
That was a 26.
Okay. That hit.
And we'll do that D8. And that's a 9.
Okay.
And with my bonus, first I gotta follow up with the 3 section again.
Okay.
And that's a 14.
Nope.
Yep.
Missed.
As I figured.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm kicking myself that I didn't take that second action. I completely forgot about that. Oh well.
No worries. Okay, and then with that, Shoji is gonna go. Shoji, if you would, Argent, would you please roll the 2d6?
Yeah. Um, 9.
Got it. Okay. Okay. He's gonna move about, and he's gonna see what's going on here. He's going to move out of the area real quick. The basically the hunger for dark. He's gonna basically try to find his way out as best he can, and once he basically finds the end of the little section that they were in, he's gonna jump out. He's gonna be free from the 30 feet, and then he's gonna take out a crossbow and he's gonna start shooting at Chenna because he recognizes Chenna.
Where is he on the board? Now after he
He's-
got out?
He's gonna be up top.
Oh,
Top? So about
Yeah, so yeah, like top near that exit. Yeah.
so
He's
square
gonna
in front of
start
it.
shooting. Yeah, he's gonna start shooting.
and Jason moving down here.
Mhm. Alright. Let me see if he hits real quick. Because he's gonna fire off 2 quick rounds in succession. Dunk 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 dunk. Okay. Does a 18 hit?
On me?
Yep.
Can I react and catch the bolts?
Yeah. You use your key points, right?
I don't use key points unless I plan on throwing it back. I just
Okay.
I choose to catch it, and if I reduce the damage to 0, I hold it.
Alright.
And clear. Let's see. When the range attack, when you do so, damage taken be reduced by 1d10 plus 8.
Okay. So then let me
Chief,
roll.
you got the other thing up there. Just roll the damage.
Yep.
The right
Oh
hand
yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah, I see
The
it.
flip. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a 9.
Okay. So originally it was going to do 12 damage. You reduced by 9, so you take 3.
Okay.
Cool. With that, then, Alphonse, who had originally gone first, he is going to he was holding action until Eric did cast something on him. So now he is going to go up and he's just going to start charging forward, and then he's going to jump out of it and then land in the arena. So he's now in the arena with
Alphonsus?
let me see it. Let me actually roll real quick.
Yeah, Alphonse jumped out of
Okay,
that
yeah.
like thing and then into the arena with
Yep.
Aaron and
He perfectly jumped out. Actually, before he does, well, actually, no, yeah. He's going to jump out and then jump into the arena with Aaron and with Gladius. With that, it is going to be top of the round. Alphonse is going to go right now, and he's going to start charging and running towards his brother Eric. He's going to have to climb the wall. Let me see if he climbs the wall right now.
Who's charging across the arena? What?
So the pit. He's in the.
He
basically,
jumped into the pit to.
Did he jump
cross-
dead center of the pit, or like how did?
No, he just basically jumped into the pit, and now he's going in from where he jumped into the pit over to where Eric is. Eric is outside of the pit, yes, but he's going to have to. He's running over, and he's going to have to jump. He's basically having to jump onto the wall and then pull himself over the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, he really ain't that smart, is he?
Mm-mm.
He's
I
a
didn't do too
barbarian.
well. I didn't do
He-
too well this in score.
He's
He's
he
not
built
might not be the
stupid.
brightest crayon in the box, okay?
probably because he ate the rest.
Well, to be fair, he was blinded in the hunger by the hunger of Vidar. So when he was trying to escape that, he basically just figured running
Oh,
forward
he-
was his best bet.
he just wildly guessed, more or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he basically he's gonna try to run over. He's got the movement for it, and then he's gonna have to roll an acrobatics check to be able to climb the wall. Well, hot damn! Like a ballerina mixed with like those gymnasts who use like the handlebars. He just flips himself over, and he's gonna take a slice at Urza. real
Oh,
quick.
so he's behind Urza then.
Yeah, he's behind you and Urza.
About
So
right
right
there.
Well, fine.
Let's
So-
see. Let me just
About
Okay,
like
dog.
that.
So now he's going to try. He's going to hit you, and then he is going to. Let me see. Let me make sure I have this. He's that. So he has 2. Plus he has that. That's 3. Does he have more? I think he has. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if he has that, and then he can do that. And if he has that, and he does that. Okay. So what's going to happen is this. He is going to hit you. He's going to try to hit you 3 times. He's then going to action surge and then try to hit you 3 more times. And with those, and with that, depending upon what he hits or doesn't hit, he's also going to use certain dice outside of that.
He's a fighter.
So give me 1 second. Yes,
That's
he's a
exactly
fighter.
what he is. He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Quickly, Tyler, our boards are like completely different. So can we get one board linked up so we know where everyone is?
3, 4, 5. Okay.
I mean, I didn't put mine down that far purely for the aspect of I'm not in the arena, and
Well-
I figured just the outer. Here.
Well, the thing is, like, the up
There you go.
there is the sands, is where we were.
Well,
so
the
that's why
stands
I
are
was-
completely surrounding everything.
Yeah, but where we were originally was there. So that's why I'm trying to get
That's
the
not where I
boards
had
matched.
us. I had us at the doorway.
And that's why I was trying to get the board set up.
Okay, well now we're all set up.
Still not really, but okay.
I don't have the whatever the hell the guy is in the middle. I just
That's
don't have him.
that's
the only
Calamity.
difference.
But like, well, the difference is I'm on yours. I'm below Urza when I just asked about it. I'm
Oh
above
my-
him. All right, I'm just trying to get the board straight so we all know what the fuck's going on.
Urza,
Well, we obviously don't.
Yeah, clearly not.
what's your armor again? Is it 18 or 16?
16.
Okay, you're gonna get hit by 5 attacks. Yeah. So now let me just roll damage real quick because that's gonna
I'm
be...
enraged, so half it, please.
I'm gonna try, but here's the problem: is that it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. So let me just see. It's gonna be.
Dead. I'm gonna be dead.
Let me see. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can re-roll 2 of them, so I'm gonna do that. And then I do. So it's gonna be.
I'm gonna be dead, boys. I'm gonna die. This
And
is
then-
how it go.
It's plus what on those, and then he's going to use these on that, which means where is it? There it is. Let's see. Okay, he's gonna actually use. Okay, so he's gonna use 2 of those, and then he's gonna. How much is that?
I don't like all this talking that he's doing to himself to try to figure out how much damage to give me. Makes
Okay.
me uneasy.
Plus that, which means you're gonna take that. Okay, so it's gonna be.
Local woman too angry to die.
I
Okay.
don't know, dude. He's kind of scaring me though.
Okay, you're gonna take in total 63 damage.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am, but that's
dead.
not.
I'm
No, no,
down.
no, that's not before it's been halved, obviously. So,
You
60
said that was total half.
No, I was just saying it
No.
was total. It was total before half, and then
I thought, like, when I hear total, I mean end. Like that's it.
so I'm just gonna do
That's
your
31.
31. I
31
need
out
you.
of 54. Damn.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
down
need-
to. I need. Yeah, down from. So I got 23 HP right now.
I need you to Oh yeah.
Damn, he fucking hit her hard.
Yeah, he did.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Oh. 17.
Okay. So you did save on the wisdom saving throw, which is good. Otherwise, you would have had disadvantage on your next attack. But then I need what's going to happen is he's going to push you 10 feet back from where you currently are. This technically gives Eric an opportunity of attack, but I'm not going to give that to him. Because he's going to actually hold the action because it's a spell. But you're going to be knocked back away from Eric 10 feet.
So,
So-
like towards the bottom opening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right there.
Just
Hold on,
closer,
I'm
like
sorry?
farther up the stands.
Yeah. Further up.
So
the
towards
stairs,
Alphonse then. Oh.
basically.
No. Well, Alphonse is closer to. They're both in the same area right now. They're both closer to the pit. He just pushed me up toward the seats, like higher up
Well,
in the seats.
The
Yeah.
thing is, one is on one side of us and then the other one's on the other side. If they push forward, you're pushing them into the other person. Is that not what's happening?
Well, no, no.
The way
No,
I
because
assumed it is he pushed her towards the wall away from Eric and himself.
Well, no.
Yes.
So the thing you guys have to understand about push is that when a person or an NPC pushes a character, they get to decide which way in which the push happens. It's basically because if you think about it, you could technically push someone forward, or you could push someone to the side, or you can basically use your weapon and push them, like basically a whole different direction based upon the weapon itself. The push is dependent upon that. So I decided to basically push Ariel away from Eric. So yeah. And
That
yeah,
hurt.
yeah, I know he was kind of going light. I had some low rolls, I'll do better next time, I promise. Yeah. Don't worry. I mean, he can only action search once. And technically speaking, I had 2 more attacks I could have done. You want me to take that back? You want me to try that again?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, I mean, you can take that back if you give her second attack, my bonus action.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
that's boring.
yeah,
That's just
yeah.
boring.
Because
That's
if you were to
boring.
give me my bonus action, I could have changed that entire outcome.
Yeah. Well, you could have changed some of it, not all of it.
No.
Depending upon.
Depending on specifically how high you roll on your attacks, if she were to use my 1d8 as a means of increasing her own armor, she could have taken none of that.
Well, she can only do that on 1 attack roll. It wouldn't have been on all of them.
It's a reaction, so I would assume that would be on all of them. Because it's technically against his entire turn then.
I'd have to look that up. But unfortunately, can't do that right now. But
Yeah.
it is going to be now. It is going to be Argent's turn. Argent, what would you like to do?
All right, so we're just dealing with the 3 right now. None of the guards are trying to get in on it.
All the guards are very busy, aren't they?
The guards are dealing with the
All right.
ball.
Alright, just wanted to make sure before I
Yeah.
started blasting. Alright, so I'm
Full
gonna try to
stun
do
ball.
that just fucking chunked Ariel.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And I'm gonna hit him with 2 Eldritch Blasts first.
Okay. Roll to roll the attack die.